everyone, for today's design challenge we are going to make a balloon powered car. So the supplies that we will need today are some tape, 4 plastic bottle caps, a rubber band, 2 skinny straws, 1 thicker straw, 2 wooden bamboo skewers, a piece of cardboard, and a balloon. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we are going to do is make the holes with the pointy side of my wooden skewer. I am going to use this to make these holes. So once I have my holes poked into my bottle caps, the next thing we are going to do is create our axles for the wheel. So our cardboard is going to be our car. What I'm going to do is feed one of these wheels to the opposite end of the bamboo skewer. And then I am going to take the straw, feed it through the other end, and then we are going to measure how much of the straw that we need. So we only need a little bit, so that way this rotates. So I'm probably gonna cut about this much of the straw off. So with my scissors, kind of eyeball that, because you don't want it too big and then your wheels don't rotate. So then I'm going to feed my straw through the other end, grab my other bottle cap and feed it through this way. And then also make sure that this is wide enough so that we could tape the straw to the cardboard. So that looks about good. Because I have this excess, I am going to cut it off. And the best way I find to do this is taking scissors, and you are going to cut around the wooden stick, not actually going through, but just kind of twisting and squeezing. And you will actually start to score the wood. And then from there, you just get a nice clean break. So I'm going to do this twice, make the other set of wheels, and then I'll come back and assemble it together. Okay, here is our second set of wheels. And then just to make things safer, I'm going to cut off that pointed edge. Okay, next with our clear tape, we will just tape these in place. I usually find it best if I pick up the cardboard a little bit, and then I tape them and then I add the tape to the plastic straws. So probably just do one wheel at a time. This might be a good time if some of your students can't do it. One of you guys could actually hold the cardboard while one of them tapes it down. Okay, so now that your axles are taped, you could flip your car over, and then this is where we are going to use our balloon, our rubber band, and our bigger straw, and this is actually going to act as our motor, and this is what propels the car forward. So what I'm going to do is feed the balloon to the straw, and then taking my rubber band, I'm just going to wrap this around so this stays in place and holds it. So once that is in place with the rubber band, then with some more tape, we are actually going to tape this to the end of our car, making sure that we have enough room to use the straw to actually blow up our balloon. And then we'll just secure it down with a couple pieces of tape. So this is one of those projects where you do not have to be shy with the tape. You could use as much as you want. You could even use different colored duct tapes if you'd like. And then the next thing you do is you are going to blow up the balloon by blowing air into the straw and then pinch it down. And then once you release it, your car will take off.